Wearing 00, Hannah Loveday. Number 6, Kristen Barton. Number 16, Christina.
All the way down.
Maramba. Number 32, Stella Pochard. And now the Marauders starting lineup. Batting first and pitching, number 17, Lisa Todd. Batting second at shortstop, number 31, Natasha Sevko. Batting third in center field, number 69, Sherlyn Morris. Batting cleanup and catching, number 59, Allison Bockelman. Batting fifth at first base, number 28, Tatiana Bachelor. Batting sixth at third base, number 11, Monique Castro. Batting seventh, designated hitter, number 19, Crystal Farina. Batting eighth, left fielder, number 12, Vanessa Mayadormo. Batting ninth, second baseman, number 13, Desiree Fajota. Number 15, Carol Siric. The Marauders are coached by Brad Griffith with assistant coaches Catherine Fox Kirkland, Carlos Sanchez, Larry Kindred, and Tom Dodd. And now let's meet the Serra Conquistadors. Number 2, Deanna Spizzeri. Number 4, Brandy Holland. Number 9, Sarah Roman. Number 15, Phoebe Gala. Batting first at shortstop, number 13, Jackie Ahinga. Batting second at second base, number 3, Kim Sevilla. Batting third at first base, number 8, Dana Jewell. Batting cleanup and pitching, number 7, Lindsay Summers. Batting fifth at third base, number 11, Megan McDonald. Batting sixth, designated hitter, number 16, Adele Amri. Batting seventh in right field, number 14, Michaela Oliver. Batting eighth in center field, number 12, Sonia Larimore. Batting ninth in catching, number 6, Elise Evans. And starting in left field, number 5, Heather Glover. The Conquistadors are coached by John Labita with assistant coach Janice Green. The umpires for today's contest on first base, Pete Azari.
You're on. From the Triton Field, the campus of UCSD. This is the championship in Division II. And it is Serra against the Mesa Marauders, the Lady Marauders. The defense will get this for Serra at, well, we'll pick it up during the course of the game. Let's just go ahead and get it started here. The pitcher is Lindsay Summers. Summers' first pitch. Here's the ball. Lisa Dodd stepping in for Mira Mesa. Dodd, the sophomore, number 17.
Also a CAF soccer championship soccer team.
Lisa Dodd was on the CIF championship team in the game of soccer
Against Helix in overtime.
against Helix. So she is an athlete that can play multi-sports, which you usually see a lot in high school venue. Slammed foul down the third base line, out of play off the fence, and rolling out there to left field there. Where picking it up was Heather Grover. First inning action, top half of the first. First batter, line drive hit into right field, a throw to first. And Lisa Dodd is aboard.
Batting, shortstop, Natasha Sevko.
So Dodd taking Summers' first pitch, or first at bat, and doing well with it. The throw down to second base, and getting there in time is Dodd. Lady Marauders coming out, running very quickly. And a sophomore working to Natasha Sevko, number 31, the shortstop. Well, the Lady Marauders of Mira Mesa High School. 2 balls and 1 strike to Sevko. And the bunt is a good one, but the throw is a good one by Summer. Summer, nice good throw to Kim Sevilla. Or actually, yeah, Sevilla was covering on the play. So Sevko is thrown out.
Runner third.
Lisa Dodd standing at third base for the Lady Marauders, trying to put a run in early here in the game. 69, Lynn Morris, the freshman, is up at the plate. Center fielder. Boy, it's outstanding for you to be a freshman and to be playing on a varsity team. And obviously, they found that Lynn Morris has been able to handle the bat very, very well, exceptionally well for her age. And that's a tribute to the programs that lead up to high school in this sport of girls softball. Hit down the third base line and hit hard. Well, Grover will retrieve it and get it back in. And I mentioned you have to be able to handle the bat well, and it looks like Morris, seeing her the first time here in Georgia Land with Video Sports Productions, showing that right now. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Greg Porter, happy to be with you with George on the camera. Triton Field, ground ball. It's a tough ground ball, and it winds up into left field, and the Marauders, who only scored 1 run last year, or actually did not score a run last year in a title game against Oceanside, are on the board in the title game here in 2001.
Batting, catcher, Allison Bockelman.
And you can hear the enthusiasm for the Lady Marauders as they've got a relatively young squad over there. A lot of sophomores on that squad. 1-0 they lead here in the first inning. Off of Lynn Morris's single. Good shot at the batter, Allison Bockelman. A throw down at second base, and Morris is there. Lynn Morris showing her speed on the base path. She's down at second now. 2 hits so far here in the first inning off of Lindsey Summer. And 1 run already scored for the Lady Marauders. Head coaching staff for the Mira Mesa Marauders is Brad Griffith. Assistant is Tom Dodd. And usually in the world of girls softball, they're usually on the base paths, coaching either at third or at first. Good instruction out there. You're running the base paths. Ground ball to first. Nicely handled by Dana Jewell. Dana Jewell recording the second out on the putout. 3 unassisted of Allison Bockelman. Here's Tatiana Batchelor, number 28.
Batting,
She's a senior, first baseman.
Tashana Batchelor.
Pitch to her is a strike. Lynn Morris standing at third base. 60 feet away, and the next pitch is a strike, and now it's 0-2. Lindsey Summer staying tough on the rubber. And strikes out Batchelor to retire the side, but the Lady Marauders come up with a couple of hits and they score a run. It's 1-0 as we go to the bottom half of the first inning.
To the bottom of the first.
Tasana Batchelor playing at first base. At second base is Desiree Fayota. Shortstop, Natasha Sevko. Third base is Monique Castro. Out in left field is Vanessa Mayordomo. Center field is Lynn Morris. And in right field is Carol Tillett.
Batting, shortstop,
Behind the plate is Allison Bockelman. And pitching is Lisa Dodd for the Lady Marauders. Pitching to Jackie Ahinga. 1 ball and no strikes. And we'll take a momentary break. We'll be right back. Jackie Ahinga hits it to right field, and a catch. A nice catch there by Carol Tillett. Ahinga right after the break there, getting a hold of that pitch. And taking it to right field of Lisa Dodd.
Batting, second baseman Kim Sevilla.
Here's number 3, second baseman Kim Sevilla. No balls and 1 strike to Sevilla, the junior. Next one's a ball, and it's 1-1. The Lady Conquistadors trying to see if they can even the match here. It's 1-0. Lady Marauders leading. Ooh. Throwing strikes, Lisa Dodd, and now there's 2 outs. First strikeout of the contest for Lisa Dodd. Coming up, number 8, Dana Jewell, the senior first baseman.
Batting first baseman Dana Jewell.
Dodd throwing strikes. Got the blue tint in her hair. Just like the colors of the uniform. Struck out is Dana Jewell, and that ends the first inning with a 1-0 score. Mira Mesa. We go to the top of the second. Let's get the defensive lineup for Serra. And it's going to be playing over at third base is Megan McDonald. Playing at second base is Kim Sabilla. Playing at first base is Dana Jewell. Shortstop is Jackie Ahinga. Out in left field is Heather Grover. Ranging over in center is Sonny Larimore. And in right field is Michaela Oliver. Doing the catching is Elise Yvette. And on the mound, of course, is Lindsay Summer. Summer working to Castro. Monique Castro pops it right back to Lindsay, but her throw is too high. And so Monique Castro is aboard on the errant throw. But if you're the Lady Marauders, you'll take it. It's a base runner. And now we'll go to number 19, the designated hitter, the junior, Crystal Farina. One ball and no strikes to count to Farina. Lady Marauders trying to add to their 1-0 lead. Throw down is not in time. Kim Sevilla applying the tag, but just a little bit too late to get Castro, and she's now at second base. Steal of a base on that. Bunt attempt goes foul. Megan McDonald coming in to try to get to that bunt attempt, but a little bit too foul. Wide of left of the third base line. This one fouled away at the plate. Crystal Farina trying to hang tough. The junior completing her junior season here for the Lady Marauders. Got one more to play. Swings and doesn't get that one and strikes out. First out of the inning here in the second. And it'll be number 12, Vanessa Mayordomo, left fielder.
Batting left fielder, Vanessa Mayordomo.
Line drive down to third, looks the runner, throws to first. They try to get a double play, can't do it as Castro slides in, but Grover backs up very nicely as she bounces off the fence there. Good hustle. And Jackie Ahinga making a nice play. Good throw. 6-3 for the second out of the inning. Here's number 13, Desiree Fajota, the sophomore second baseman. And she skies it, trying to get it. There's three players over there. Megan McDonald chasing after it. Of course, Ahinga was there and Grover was there. Just a little bit beyond their stretch. Kind of one of those coffin corners. And you've seen those in baseball, and I tell you what, those are some nice hits to get. And, of course, Fajota was trying on that last attempt to do that. But it rolled foul. 2 outs. Summer trying to get out of this inning. Ground ball down to third, handled nicely, and throw across the diamond in time. Of course, by Megan McDonald, and that's going to conclude the second inning, top half of the second inning, and we'll go down to the bottom half of the second, still 1-0.
To the bottom of the second, Marauders 1, Conquistadors 0.
Lindsay Summer up there, the sophomore pitcher, wearing number 7. 1 ball and 1 strike to count to her. Summer wearing the football type of head adornment, headgear. Lisa Dodd taking a little bit off that pitch, off speed, waved at and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. From 2-2, Lindsay Summer with Megan McDonald, the senior, on deck, waiting for her chance. Summer grounds it, but it's foul. Nicely gloved there by Monique Castro. Still 2 strikes on Lindsay Summer. Fouled away. Lindsay on the mound. He's done an adequate job here in the early going of the contest. Pitched real well there in the second inning. Lisa Dodd had 2 strikeouts in the first inning for the Lady Marauders. And she's having a hard time working against Lindsay Summer. Lindsay being tough at the plate. Dodd's delivery took something off the pitch. Grounded foul. Dodd works to pitcher Summer, and she strikes out. So Dodd striking out her alternate position for the Lady Conquistadors, and now Megan McDonald, number 11, the senior, will step in.
Third baseman Megan McDonald.
Megan McDonald, one of the 4 seniors in the starting lineup. The rest are juniors and sophomores. Nothing in 2, the count to McDonald. Donald, the third baseman, looks at that one for a ball low. 3 strikeouts so far in the contest for Lisa Dodd. And we're only in the 2nd inning. Swung out and missed. Dodd has struck out her 4th. Serra High School Lady Conquistador.
Batting, designated hitter, Adele Amu.
Here's number 16, Adele Amu, the designated hitter. She's a junior. Amu grabs a hold of that one, but it is caught. Nicely done by the right fielder, Carol Tillett, and that retires the side.
The 2nd, we head to the 3rd inning. Marauders 1, Conquistadors 0.
1-0 still remains your score as we go to the 3rd inning.
Lisa Dodd.
Lisa Dodd reaches out and flies out. Kim Sevilla making a fine play on out.
Batting shortstop, Natasha Sevko.
Natasha Sevko goes ahead and fouls it away. Sevko, the junior, here in the 3rd inning with 2 outs. Grounded out to the pitcher their first time up. Summer trying to remain tough with her team down by a run. Two and two, the count to Sevko with Lynn Morris on deck. Pitch is fouled away. Still 2 and 2. Possible hint of the sun breaking through here at Triton Field. Been a cloudy day all the way through. A little unusual for this time of year. Next one is a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. So Sevko running the count full. Summer takes a deep breath, comes to the plate, fouled away again. Sevko making Summer work hard, throw a lot of pitches and try to get her out. What you want to do as a batter, make that pitcher work hard to try to get you out. Summer tries to find the right one. And it is a put out by Sevilla. And that was the right one in this case for Summer and her Conquistador teammates. 2 down.
Batting center fielder, Sherilyn Morris.
Here's number 69, a freshman again, Lynn Morris. Morris singled her first time up at the plate. Looks at a ball, 1 ball and no strike. This one fouled away by Morris. Statistician for Lady Marauders provided us with some nice information on the hitters, batting average and such. Morris, a tough out, struck out that time by Lindsay Summer. 3 up and 3 down, Lady Marauders. So we go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's still 1-0. Lady Marauders lead. Michaela Oliver in the 3rd inning. Number 14, right fielder, junior. 1 ball and 1 strike to count to Oliver. Melissa Dodd with 4 strikeouts so far in the contest. Boy, as a championship game player, you want to come with your A game, and Lisa Dodd is doing that so far. And she gets her 5th strikeout as she strikes out Oliver. Sonny Larimore, the senior, wearing number 12, center fielder. One of the 4 seniors in the starting lineup.
Sonia Larimore.
Popped up. Foul. Come back and do it again. Working again, Lisa Dodd. She gets a swing and a miss. All right, Larry Moore. Like to stay ahead of the hitter. Balls and strike counts. Dodd doing that. Takes something off the pitch, but it's fouled away. Larimore getting to it at the last second. And it went across the plate. Elise Evett on deck. Swung out and missed for strike 3. And that is the 6th strikeout now for Dodd. 2 gone in the 3rd inning.
Batting catcher, Elise Yvonne.
Here's Elise Yvonne, the sophomore. Catcher, wearing number 6. Facing Dodd for the first time. And it's a strike at the knees. Yvonne reaches out and gets a base hit. Elise Yvonne hits one to the right field, just past a hustling try by Desiree Fajota. And a throw by Tillett, not quite in time. Seeing eye single for Yvonne. And now here's Heather Grover. Going to be a pinch runner. It's going to be Rachel Moffitt, the freshman.
Running at first base, Rachel Moffitt. Batting shortstop Jackie Ahinga.
So Yvonne getting their first single of the contest off of Lisa Dodd. And now go to the top of the order. Here's Jackie Ahinga. Ball past second and enter center field. And Moffitt is now at second base, who ran for Yvonne. Ahinga. At first base now, Kim Sevilla will come in to the plate.
Batting second baseman Kim Sevilla.
Here's number 3, Kim Sevilla, the junior. She struck out the first time against Dodd. Moffitt is at second base. Ahinga at first. Getting a 2-out rally are the Lady Conquistadors. Next one is a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Dodd with 6 strikeouts in the contest. As the Conquistadors batting here in the 3rd. Fouled away by Sevilla. The Villa trying to be tough at the plate here in a championship game. Division II. Girls High School softball here in San Diego County. Swung on and raced and missed. And Dodd gets out of the jam, her 7th strikeout, and we will go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's still 1-0, Lady Marauders. Allison Bockelman will step in and quickly grounds it out of 3rd, but it is foul. As the umpire puts both of those hands outstretched in the air like a V. We are now in the 4th inning. Top of the 4th. The catcher, the freshman. Fouled away by Bockelman. Bockelman grounded out to first base their first time up in the 1st inning. And their second look at Lindsay Summer. Summer works a line drive down to second. She has it, throws her out. Nice job done by Sevilla. Working over to her teammate, Dana Jewell. So Bockelman retired. And we go to number 2 batter in this inning.
Batting first baseman,
Tashana Botchler. Tashana fouls the first pitch away. Tashana had struck out her first time up. Part of the 4 strikeouts that Lindsay Summer has recorded so far in the afternoon. Ground ball down to first. Nicely done by Sevilla. And Sevilla helping out her teammate Dana Jewell, recovering off that hard line drive. 2 down. Sure, Tashana thought she had a base hit there, but second baseman Sevilla was doing a fine defensive job there. Monique Castro, and Castro strikes it down to short. And she's thrown out to retire to the side. 3 up and 3 down. Defensive plays within the infield. And we are still at a score of 1-0, Lady Marauders, as we go to the bottom of the 4th.
Marauders 1, Conquistadors 0.
Number 8, you saw there, Dana Jewell with a base hit. As we start off the bottom of the 4th inning for the Lady Conquistadors. Desiree Fajota applying the tag. And Lindsay Summer watches her teammate Dana Jewell be tagged out at first. Reverse it.
You're on.
And it called at first base, which we thought was going to stand, but now it gets reversed after a conversation and some sort of confusion, and you usually don't see that too often, but it happened today. Hopefully it won't open up a can of worms sometime later in the CIF talks of this game. Well, we'll find out. Either way. All right, now. So the pick off of Dana Jewell stands, as a lot of discussions, as you saw, ensued. Of course, Coach John Labita was trying to talk about his case, and that time, for a second there, we almost thought it was going to be reversed, but it was not. And usually, baseball, those kinds of things happen later on after the game is over. Discussions on calls and things like that. Usually, the calls on the field stand. Lindsay Summer, at least at the high school level, the professional sports, it's a different ball of works entirely. So ball 4, and Summer gets the walk. And now Megan McDonald will come up, the senior. Megan struck out her first time against Lisa Dodd. And obviously, Lindsay Summer going to definitely be thinking about her base running and what they might try to do to try to get her off the base paths. 1-0. Lady Marauders playing close to the vest.
Batting, third baseman Megan McDonald.
Designated hitter Adele Amu is on deck. Lisa Dodd throwing it in the lower half of the strike zone and away, and getting Megan McDonald to swing at it for strike 3 for the first out of the inning. Here's Amu. Want to try to move her teammate Summer around. And her starting pitcher. Pitch to Amu is outside for a ball. 1-0 your score here in the 4th inning. Only play 7 in girls high school in regulation. Strike there by Dodd. Dodd, who's got 6 strikeouts so far in the contest. Try to work on her 7th as Amu swinging and missing. Act like she didn't want to swing on that pitch. Momentum carried her anyways. She does reach out and grab it, but that is going to conclude the inning. So we'll go to the bottom half of the 4th inning, or rather to the 5th inning now, and it is still 1-0 Lady Marauders. Farina grounds to short and the throw a little high, but handled there, of course, by Dana Jewell. 1 down. Vanessa Mayordomo is coming up.
Batting, left fielder Vanessa Mayordomo.
Mayordomo grounds it to short again, and there's 2 putouts in the inning by your shortstop for Serra, Jackie Ahinga, the senior.
Batting, second baseman Desiree Fajota.
Here's Fajota. Desiree still got 2 more years to play at this level. Nice to be for her, obviously, to be in a championship game. It's down to 3rd, and 3 up and 3 down. Go to the bottom of the 5th. The Lady Marauders still lead, though, 1-0. In the bottom of the 5th inning, for Serra. Michaela Oliver stands in. Face Lisa Dodd. Swing and a miss. Not unofficially 7 strikeouts on our count. Actually, in counting it over, it's 8 strikeouts she has. Another great play by a shortstop that we've seen so far this afternoon. Championship day here at UCSD. Outstanding catch. Natasha Sevko, the shortstop for the Lady Marauders.
Batting center fielder Sonia Larimore.
Sonia Larimore steps in, senior. Off-speed pitch, fouled away. Boy, if you're Lisa Dodd, you really got to like when your teammates help you out, like in that last play Sefco made. This helps your thinking to come with the types of pitch to be aggressive out there on the mound. To know that your teammates are going to be there to back you up. Marauders leading 1-0. One ball and 2 strikes. Elise Yvat on deck. Swings and can't get. So Sonia Larimore comes the 9th strikeout in the contest for Lisa Dodd. 2 gone in the last half of the 5th inning. Elise Yvat, the sophomore, who was able to get a single in the 3rd inning. But Dodd takes something off the pitch, letting Yvat know that she's going to try to mix it up. Does it again. The slow curve, and Yvat way out in front of it. 1-1. Dodd trying for double digits. Hit down third base, but foul. Of course, Monique Castro with a big grin on her face saying, I almost had that one. Could have retired the side. Good mindset. That's what you got to have. Championship game. Help out your pitcher. But Dodd has helped herself out a lot by throwing the right types of pitches to get batters not to connect and go down swinging or on strikes. 2-2 the count. Too low. Undoubtedly on that pitch, Lisa Dodd was probably hoping for that ball to rise a little bit more, but it didn't. Release point, a lot of the key part of the fast pitch softballs swung on and fouled away. Evat staying in there tough. The sophomore, 2 more years on this club. Jackie Ahinga is on deck. Swings and grounds it down to short. She gets up and makes a long throw, but not in time. Nice try by Sevco. Using her long arms and reach to try to, at least to get to the ball. Try to get up quick enough time to throw her out, but you don't have a lot of distance from home plate to first base. And Evat, not a bad runner. So Evat comes out, gets a hand, and Moffitt is back in to run for her. Rachel Moffitt.
Batting shortstop Jackie Ahinga.
Was stranded last time she was running for Evat. Tough if you're Lisa Dodd and that number 9 batter, you just can't seem to get out. Ahinga want to take advantage of that. Swings way late, but the throw down to second is in time, and that retires the side to the 5th, and it is still 1-0, Lady Marauders. Lisa Dodd will step in here in the top of the 6th inning for the Lady Marauders, and line drives it into center field for a base hit. Love to have your leadoff batter get you a base hit to start things off for you in an inning. And Lisa Dodd does just that, the sophomore. Now here's 31 Natasha Sevco. Sevco grounded out and flied out in 2 trips.
Shortstop Natasha Sevco.
Sevco, who's made that outstanding play defensively. Shortstop position. And Sevilla trying to run behind Dodd there and try and see if they can pick off. Lisa Dodd being too aggressive. Pitch by Sumner, but they throw down a second, and it's not in time as Dodd gets there on the steal. Nice tag by Ahinga, but Dodd a little bit there ahead of the tag. Now you get your runner in scoring position as the Lady Marauders try to add to this lead here in the 6th inning. The bunt, but it's caught, and nobody there to try to throw it back to first. Nice play, nice thinking by Dana Jewell, but Ahinga wasn't there, so Dodd will stay at second base after the line drive. To Jewell. 1 out, Lynn Morris, the freshman in there. And she hits it hard and deep, all the way down, and it hits the fence. It goes over the fence. A ground roll double. Or did they say it was a home run? They said it was a home run. And Morris makes it 3-0.
Marauders 3, Conquistadors 0.
She may be a freshman in grade only, but there's no doubt that her skill level is high above that. She hit that ball hard and deep, and it is 3-0. First home run of the day here at George Atlanta Video Sports Production. Allison Bockelman steps in now. And she's a freshman also. A young, strong team, this Lady Marauders. Last year, who lost in the Division II final against Oceanside. Oceanside not to be heard from since then, as they won their first ever title against a strong ball club last year of Mira Mesa High School. And the Marauders coming back, trying to make up for that and trying to win it here in 2001. Bockelman with 2 strikes on her. And gets Bockelman to strike out for the second out of the inning. Summer, who had a better inning the last inning, when it was a couple of putouts by the shortstop and the third baseman, but not this inning. As Tashana Batchelor is up, the senior. Batchelor, the only senior on this starting unit. So if you're thinking the Lady Marauders are going to go away anytime soon, they're not going to. They'll be back next year, since they only lose this batter right here, Batchelor. And as George and I were talking earlier, it kind of reminds you of what the Dons have produced, although albeit in a different division. Coming back for consecutive trips to the title game. Pop fly and caught by Sibylla, ranging out to shallow center field to retire the side. But it's the 2-run home run by Lynn Morris, and it is 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th here at Triton Field. Jackie Ohinga will start it off for the Conquistadors, and stepping up and making the catch in right field, Carol Tillett. Tillett, who had to gauge where that ball was going to go, and her body was going one way, but still she was able to make the leap and make the grab. A dangerous line drive that would have caused problems. But Tillett handles it, and now it's Kim Sibylla. No, I tell you what, you got to have key defensive plays in a championship game, and that was one of them. Sefco's made another one of them. Good, tight defensive game here in the Division II Girls High School Softball Championship. Swung on and not got by Sibylla. Dodd works again. It's a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lisa Dodd with 9 strikeouts in the contest and some good defensive plays to boot. Swung on a miss, and she gets her 10th one. Two gone in the 6th inning. The home half of the 6th for the Conquistadors. Dana Jewell singled her last time up in the 4th inning, but then was tagged out. Hits it down to 3rd, and that retires the side as they go 3 up and 3 down here in the 6th inning, and we'll go to the 7th. It's still 3 for the Lady Marauders, nothing for the Lady Conquistadors. Monique Castro here in the top half of the 7th inning for the Lady Marauders of Mira Mesa High School. Castro's going to be around for a number of years. Only a freshman. Plays a good third base. Castro was aboard on an errant throw in the 2nd inning, grounded out the shortstop in the 4th inning. And whatever pipeline they got to bring these freshmen and these young players on up in the Mira Mesa area is a very, very good one. Because they are learning the game at a young level, and they are come equipped when they are seniors as a right field single for the freshman Castro.
Designated hitter, Crystal Farina.
Here's the designated hitter, Crystal Farina. Farina got one more year to play on his club. Struck out in the 2nd inning and grounded out in the 5th inning, and there goes Castro. She's safe. A steal of second base for young Monique Castro. Boy, this girls' high school softball program at Mira Mesa is starting to remind you of the runs that the football team has had. Making it to the championship game, winning championships up there at Mira Mesa High School years and years past. And they're still not too shabby in a game of football. The ground ball, turn around, and a nice throw to first base. Nicely done by Dana Jewell. The wheel and deal to first base. 2 down, or 1 out. However, Castro goes down to 3rd on the play. Looks like there's going to be a substitution.
Entering the game for the Marauders, batting number 32, Stella Burchard.
Stella Burchard is coming into the contest, and she's going to take the batting assignment for Vanessa Maridomo here in the 7th inning with 1 out. Summer wheels and deals and gets a strike on a first pitch to Burchard. Burchard, the senior, getting an opportunity to bat in her last game at the high school level. Undoubtedly very happy that her team is leading by 3 runs here in the 7th inning. Summer, the riser works a little bit too high. And Burchard strikes out. 2 down. Here comes the super soft Desiree Fiota.
Batting, second baseman Desiree Fajota.
First pitch is too high. 1 ball and no strikes. And a base hit for Fajota, and it is 4-0. Fajota goes down to second.
Manny Castro comes across.
Castro scores. And I guess I was right when I said super soft. You do it in the biggest game of the year, and you get that title. And she'll come out and replace a pinch runner, Christina.
Running at second base, number 16, Christina Madamba.
Madamba is into the contest, running for Fajota, getting the high fives from her teammates.
Batting, pitcher,
Insurance runs are always nice to have. And that's what Fajota was able to get for her teammates. Making Lisa Dodd's job a lot easier back on the mound. This one is hit hard, and it goes by Grover. Lisa Dodd says, I'll help myself off and put the capper on it. 5-0.
Christina Madamba with run number 5 for the Marauders.
Dodd standing at second base.
Batting, shortstop, Natasha said.
Telling her teammates, thank you very much, and I'll add to it. Sevko. Tough play, and it falls in. Rounding third and coming in. Dodd, the 6th run. Off the single by Sevko. The game breaking open now.
Scores the Marauders' 6th run.
With 3 runs in this inning. And the head coach wanting a timeout. We'll be right back. And here we are with Lynn Morris. She's been dangerous. Well, whenever you clear the bases, you're dangerous. Hit a 2-run home run, make it 3-0. And really, they don't need any more runs probably at this juncture, unless Lisa Dodd just completely falls apart in the bottom of the 7th inning. But that's not what Morris is thinking. We can try to get as many as we can. Because the feeling was not too good last year, Morris was not a part of that, but her teammates were, the ones that were not freshmen. The ones like Sevko at first base had to taste defeat in the title game, but probably will not do it today. As they are 3 outs away from their first title in years. That pitch is low to Morris. Morris had 2 hits, a home run and a single out of 3 trips, struck out once against Summer. Lindsay gets her to strike out this time, a little measure of satisfaction, but a tough inning for Lindsay Summer and the Lady Conquistadors as they are down now.
Marauders in the 7th, 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. number
6.
Lee left on base. He head to the bottom of the 7th. Runners 6. Conquistadors 0.
2-0. Lindsay Summer. Gotta take it and get on base somehow, some way. They need nothing but runs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. But the good thing for Lindsay Summer is she's going to be on this team a couple of more years. And will not forget this particular day today. And we'll come back more determined next year as she grounds out. 1 gone. 2 outs left for the Lady Conquistadors, who the last time were in the finals was in '97, and they lost to Scripps. You have 1 player on that team from the '97 club. Lisa Dodd had an outstanding game on the plate, or on the rubber, dealing to home plate, and she does it there, and will get her 2nd out. 1 out away from avenging the disappointment from the year 2000 for the Lady Marauders of Mira Mesa High School.
Designated hitter, Adele Amu.
Here's Adele Amu.
It's a guy driving on the freeway and maintenance on top of his car. He drives by it.
Ground ball down to short. Sefco has it, and it's a title for the Lady Marauders.
Marauders 6, Conquistadors 0.
Lisa Dodd comes in and pitches an outstanding game. Gets mobbed by her teammates. And the Division II Girls High School softball title goes to Mira Mesa High School in a great game today for them, 6-0. Well, I tell you what, though, Serra is going to be back, and they've still got a good team set up for next year. You keep making the trips to the title game, and you learn the types of things you need to do to win the big ones. And that's what the Marauders have done for Mira Mesa High School. We will be back with some closing comments, and you're going to see the video of the excitement of the Marauders and those who are receiving awards for being in this championship game. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Number 1, Rachel Moffett. Number 2, Deanna Spazzini. Number 3, Kim Sevilla. Number 4, Brandy Holland. Number 5, Heather Glover. Number 6, Elise Ivot. Number 7, Lindsay Summers. Number 8, Dana Jewell. Number 9, Sarah Roman. Number 11, Megan McDonald. Sonia Laramore. Number 13, Jackie Arinda. Number 14, Michaela Oliver. Number 15, Stevie Gallup. Number 16, Adele Amru. Assistant coach, Dennis Green. And head coach of the Conquistadors, John Lapita. Congratulations to the Conquistadors on an excellent 2001 season and their runner-up finish in the Division II playoffs. Katie Barnhill. The 2001 Division II champion, Mira, Mesa. Hannah Lundberg. Number 6, Kristen Barton. Number 10, Natasha Sanchez. Number 11, Monique Castro. Number 12, Vanessa Maradona. Number 13, Desiree Mahota. Carol Phillips. Christina Magamba. Number 17, winning pitcher Lisa Dow. Number 19, Crystal Farina. Number 28, Tatiana Bachelor. Carlos Sanchez, Larry Trimberg, Tom Dodd, and the head coach of the Champion Mariners, Brad Griffith.
Kids, this is yours. Ladies, get your stuff. Hey, Drew. Okay. Back here with a wonderful, awesome feeling for you guys. And you being a senior, tell us who you are and what position you played out there.
I'm Tatiana Bachelor. I play first base for the CIF 2001 Division II champions.
You tell us. Well, being a senior and you saw your team and you remember how it felt last year when you guys lost to Oceanside. They had never won a title before and they beat you guys 1-0. What was your thoughts about what you had to embody as a senior, being a very young team, for them to think about and trying to make a run at this thing this year?
All we want to do is win, and we worked very hard throughout the season, and we just stayed together as a team, ups and downs, and all we do is came here to win.
Well, I tell you what, you guys won at that, and especially in the later innings of this game, you guys applying the runs, albeit in the 7th inning, getting those 3 extra runs. But the game was close early, and what were you thinking as a team when the game was close? I mean, what were you guys talking about?
We were just trying to stay up, and we played them earlier in the beginning of the year.
And how was that affair?
17 innings, we hold out, but I knew we can do it. We can hold that run. I knew we were going to win from the beginning.
This was your year. You knew it was in the writing, huh?
Yeah.
All right. You were going to get that patch, right?
Yes.
So you're going to play college softball?
Yes, I'm going to Michigan State, and I'm going to play softball for them.
Oh, that's great. And I was watching University of Michigan today on ESPN. Well, I want to congratulate you again, and, good luck at University of Michigan State.
Thank you.
All righty. Greg Porter back here with another Lady Marauders senior and stellar player, Stella Burchard. Stella, you got the chance to bat, and that had to feel great, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I was glad I got to go up there. You know, I worked hard for that, so it was a good feeling. Sad I struck out, though, but yeah.
I tell you what, though, your team made a lot of adjustments, obviously, throughout the course of the season to get here. You knew that, you know, to win a title from last year, it takes quite a bit. And what did you try to prepare yourself for in your final year in high school softball?
Well, I was just working really hard in the batting cage and everything on the field, and I was mainly trying to encourage my team members because, you know, like one of them said, like, you know, you pick each other up. So it was more of a team effort, you know, trying to stick together, try to stay up and everything like that.
Are you excited or what?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
So does this carry on for you with softball and college?
Where I go to college, I don't have a varsity team, so I might play club, and we'll see what goes on from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. And one last thing you want to say to everybody watching this video?
Thanks for coming out and supporting us.
Good luck. Back here with Lisa Dodd, the starting pitcher and the winning pitcher with double-digit strikeouts in this CIF title game. Lisa, how does it feel?
It feels awesome. It's unbelievable. I can't wait to do it again next year.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, the little tint in your hair and stuff helped out. You know, it's all about the blue today. Huh?
Yes, it's all mental too. Yeah, it's awesome, awesome.
You kept a great focus in this game. Obviously, their mission was to try and see whatever they can do to disrupt your focus and your mission to try to win the title after losing it last year. I know you remember that as a freshman. What did you try to tell yourself to do?
I just tried to keep focused. I knew that it's going to be a tough game, and just stay focused and come out hard and don't let up. That's it.
That's right, and you definitely did. So you got 2 more years to play on this team, and a bunch of young players that are going to be right there with you. Yeah. What's the thing that you look forward to in the future with this team?
Winning more of these. I think all of our freshmen, they're awesome, and like Lynn Morris hitting that home run, it's just helps the team so much, and it's so great. I can't wait for next year. It's same thing next year.
And you were going to do what you could today for the seniors, right?
I was winning it for the seniors. After we lost it last year, I had to win it for them this year. They wanted it so bad.
Well, that's fantastic. I tell you what, you know, I wish I could come to you guys' party like I did last year for theirs, and I've forgotten. They told me all of a sudden at the last minute, oh, well, it was you guys that lost them. I'm like going, oh, no. And I haven't heard from them at all this year, and you guys are going to be around for some time to come. Isn't this great?
Yeah, it is. It's after last year, we knew we had to win it this year. There's such a big difference between winning and losing, and it's awesome, unbelievable.
Would you like to say anything for anybody watching this telecast?
I hope you were happy with the game. I hope you were impressed, and I had a lot of fun playing in it, so we'll look forward to doing it next year too.
Anything to say to Mom or anything?
Hi, I hope you're seeing this on TV.
All right.
That's it.
Well, thanks very much, Lisa.
Lisa.
Greg Porter back here after a great game by the Lady Marauders, and the fact that they played well defensively out there on the field, and they also were strong, especially they put it all together in the 7th inning to add to the score that prior to that time was 3-0, ended up being 6-0. Lisa Dodd with the double-digit strikeouts, as you saw. But I tell you what, Serra came in here with a mission to try and see if they could win their first CIF title, and they fell a little bit short, or quite a bit short in the score. So we hope that you enjoyed all the action here in the CIF Division II title game, where, again, the final score was Mira Mesa 6 and Serra Lady Conquistadors 0. Greg Porter saying take care and God bless until next time.